Hello and welcome to Diabetes 180 with Lewis Bertus, your personal diabetes reversal health coach. Today's topic, is there a link between depression and sugar? Well, I want to share 3 facts with you that have me pretty convinced, and hopefully after watching you also will be convinced that there is a strong link between depression and sugar. Now, I want to be upfront and say this from the beginning. There are many people who suffer from depression, and it is a complex disease. Not everyone who suffers from depression can tie that depression to their dietary habits. Okay. However, there is a strong link again between depression and sugar, and some of us who may have symptoms of depression, it may come down to just that connection. So understanding this connection is huge and very important, and I want to put it out there. Fact number 1. Well, let's say clearly there are studies that show there's a strong link, and doesn't take much Google research to find them. One study actually covers a span of over 30 years, I should say close to 30 years, and reviews the diets of 10,000 people. So it's a huge study over a long time. And this study showed that there was a link between high sugar consumption and depression. Another study in 2009 studied whole food diets versus highly processed or diets that are high in sugar, processed sugar. Those who had more whole foods and less processed refined sugar in their diet had lower rates of depression. Those who had more sugar in their diet had more rates of depression. These studies you can look at in detail. For time's sake, I'm just mentioning them, but I want you to look at the link in the description and comment section and do your own research. The studies are out there. Fact number 2 comes down to something very simple. There are also studies that show sugar is more addicting than cocaine. Okay? For those who are visual learners, I'd like you to look at this image right here and tell me what you think. So we see here are 3 brain scans, one of a normal brain, one of a brain of a cocaine addict, and another of a sugar addict, which describes most of us. And what you really want to notice is that the red part of the normal brain is not present in the cocaine user or the one who is highly addicted to sugar. That's because the red represents a normal sensitivity to dopamine, the hormone that's responsible for pleasure. The green represents diminished sensitivity to dopamine, what's responsible for experiencing pleasure. So both the sugar addict, which is again it represents most of us, and the cocaine addict both experience something very similar: decreased ability to experience and enjoy pleasurable things. So does that sound like depression? Fact number 3 is also very simple. Those who struggle with addiction, anything that's is very addicting, will go through withdrawal symptoms, and those withdrawal symptoms include depression. I guess for those who are more visual learners, again, I like you to look at this video from Super Size Me. You probably heard of this documentary. A man decides that he's going to eat nothing but fast food for 30 days. And look at what happens in day 18. Now, while you're watching this video, think about this too. Fast food has a lot of fat. So you might think, oh, it's just fat. How do you know it's a sugar? Well, there are studies that show that sugar is way more addicting than fat. Actually, some studies show fat is not actually addicting at all. It's really the sugar that food companies put in our food. The reason why we gotta have a soda with our burger, right? So we can get hooked to come back for more. But yeah, look at this short clip, and yeah, your thoughts, leave them in the comments below.
I was feeling bad in the car, feeling like, sorry, really. I was feeling really, really sick and unhappy. Started eating. Feel great. Feel really good now. I feel so good, it's crazy. Isn't that right, baby?
Yeah, you're crazy.
So, with that being said, those three facts, that there are studies that prove a link between sugar consumption and depression. There are studies that show that sugar is highly addicting, even more than cocaine is. And that the fact number three, that that is well known, those who have strong addictions, usually when they are removed from that stimulus, go through withdrawals. And those withdrawal symptoms include depressed moods. I believe there's a case that there is in fact a strong link between how much sugar we consume and depression rates. But if that's not enough, look at this map. This map is very interesting. This is a map showing very interesting connections here. This is actually from a presentation done by Dr. Lustig entitled Fructose 2.0. Now, of course, I have to say this is an older map, but the connection was real at the time it was presented, and I'm sure it's still real today. The 10 most obese states at a certain time were highlighted, along with the 10 laziest states based on surveys of physical activity, 10 most unhappy states in the green upper right corner, the adult diabetes rate in the lower left, bottom middle adult diabetes, heart disease rate. Of course, that's a little more widespread, and soda consumption highlighted by the dark green. So being the dark green being more soda consumption. There is a connection here we really can't ignore. So just take a look at that and share your thoughts. So with those three facts and that map being shared, I want to tell you this. Of course, diabetes is reason enough to stop eating processed refined sugar. But if that's not enough, your mental health should be a reason as well. So what I'll encourage you to do is this. If you're going to do anything at all, just stop eating this for breakfast and eat more foods like this, okay? Because what do you think has more processed sugar in it? Actually, this is not processed at all. If you want more help, more guidance, more information on reversing your diabetes, and also just assistance with overcoming food cravings, I invite you to join my Facebook group. I will leave a link in the comment or description section. Please visit, and if you already are part of the group, share that link with others, and let's help the world overcome sugar addiction.